будем пока сидеть до последнего. Когда вы пробуете, когда вы находитесь, мы подумаем, да? Если как получится.
Получится. Я что-то стала нервничать.
Да я и так сегодня целый день без нервов. Я за 3 часов отработал, никто ничего не мог делать, ходил там бродил. Ты мне говори, это самое главное, останови меня, то я даже до 850 каждый день прибегу. А если 799? Вот я пошел, я вчера разговаривал с Женей. Я говорю, вот я Ире говорю, дал телефон, она говорит, что в Харькове живет, там много тоже поставлять можно, ее тоже, она вообще без проблем пускай.
Последний раз в Бельгии никто не был.
Так что вы можете к ним заходить.
This one is the one that's, you know, in your sights now. You're there. Okay. So have you agreed on Yes. No. Six buttons. I know. I've got another piece for it. No.
Черт не знаю. Найти-то они пришли, а могут просто посмотреть, сколько. Я запомнил там, что 7%. Можно договориться, что 7%. Когда мы с Леной ходили, я ей сказал, я Лене сказал, что включи курильник. Короче, мы должны сегодня уйти своих еще.
Я человека буду свободно покупать. 3 года не раз так не нервничала.
Вон вот это вот, который слушает, тебе дом будет прямо, который ты звонил. Ты ей звонила. Но она только слушала, сейчас вот она по телефону. Туда пошла.
Ну,
Когда еще не едешь,
я, по-моему,
сделать что-нибудь, как на подбор.
индустрия такая. Работа с людьми.
Понаехали. Конечно, вот такие.
Нет, ну не говори, что там под компьютером. У нас не закупается. Нет, вот этот, который дома, он не очень хорошо смотрится.
Okay, good evening folks, welcome along to our Red White Glenfield in-room here for another set of fantastic auctions. The Carpenter Realty Group represented here this evening with offices in Beach Haven, Veron's Corner and here in Glenfield as well. The auction centre for us here in the North Shore, and as always great to have you alongside us tonight. Some great properties for your consideration for those that are here to buy. A number of you I've seen in the room before, so a big welcome back to you. To those that are here for the first time, welcome to a Red White auction. And for those that are tracking the marketplace and potentially coming to market in the near future, welcome along to a Red White auction. We do look forward to presenting these properties to you. Throughout the room here tonight, our Red White representatives will be marked with badges and ties. You're welcome to approach us at any time to ask any questions you may have in respect to the properties or indeed to the contracts that we've provided throughout the course of the campaign. Really simply, at the rear of the room there's coffee and tea. To the right hand side, the bathrooms if you need a nervous one. And for those that are here tonight indeed to bid and to purchase, here in the room is good. On the right hand side here, we walk down the right hand side, so just in the negotiation to save me argy-barging the way through, we may need to just clear a little bit of a pathway there. Hey, great to see you all here. Let's get underway. We're obviously here for 6 properties that have been up with us over the last couple of weeks. We'd like to thank our owners for entrusting us with the properties. They've been great ones to market, and obviously for those that are registered to bid here today, well done for getting here, and all the very best to you as well. My name's Tim O'Byrne. I call the majority of auctions over the Red White Group from Whangarei down to Hamilton. Good to be here and assisting you in your bidding this evening. Folks, what I do is I run you through the auction terms. That's the unconditional terms under which you'll buy. We take you through the properties verbatim style as well, and then straight into a chance for you to bid on each. If there's anything I need to let you know about the properties as we progress, I'll draw that to your attention. But it's all pretty straightforward here this evening. If you've registered on the way through, you more than likely have a paddle in your hands, and you'll need to just raise that and maybe yell out the bid here tonight as well with confidence. It gives me the audio as well as the visual, and if you bid first, then I'll be able to hear you as well as see you. Folks, we wish you all the best. Let's take you through the contracts. So each of the contracts will have been provided throughout the course of your campaign. They all look like the document that I hold in my hand here. The properties are all sold subject to the details that are provided therein. Your physical addresses and also legal descriptions, so how the council will know the property is noted there for you. It gives you the area of the land, the lot, the deposited plan, and the record of title. There's a list of chattels there, so that will be coming along with your purchase, unless there are any exclusions on that documentation. The tenancies, if there is any tenant you're taking over, I believe every property tonight, no tenants, it's just going to be vacant possession. And so the settlement date, the date that you're able to move in and enjoy the property, is noted down there for you as well. An interest rate is charged if you were to settle later than the agreed date, and I believe all the contracts here tonight are at 12%. That simply means make sure that you settle on time. The further terms of sale, there's an appendix at the back of those documents. If there's anything we need to let you know about the homes, in particular disclosures, we'll detail that throughout. But there's a couple of standard clauses that we'll add to the back of that document, and those will have been added more or less on each of the campaigns here this evening. There are reserve prices on all the properties tonight, so
Прям рядышком с другом домом.
Правильно, ты заезжаешь, сад, то есть ты можешь в аду и здесь хорошо. Никому не мешает.
Darren, welcome to Cover Count. We have come to a level of $825,000 in negotiation with our top bidder at the present, and we'll announce that at that level we are on the market and to be sold, so at $825,000. Opportunity here if we're further north to have a stab at it, but at $825,000 with no further bid, I sell away in the centre. Not $825,000. Coincidentally, you're all together in three, so no fisticuffs at $825,000. Now at $825,000, nice and easy, $1,000 with a wink or a wave. I'll take it nicely, I'm sure. But at $825,000, we call it away 3 times, we sell. First time at $825,000, here we go. Second, the call at $825,000. Third, final chance, $825,000 and selling, nothing more. Hello, sir. How are you? $826,000. Happily take it. So at $826,000, new interest right hand side. You've been watching too much TV. 826 in the right hand. At 826 in the bid, 7 is back happen. So at 827 the number. At $827,000 it's selling. 828 it is, and 9 on your call. 830 your bid, sir, if you'd like. At $829,000. Bid quickly, first time at $829, 30 back. At 830 and 1. At $831,000 here now centre. At 831, what do we do? First time, we sell, sir. Second, the call at 831. Are you sure? $1,000 on today's interest rates, nothing on the yearly. At 830. Okay, you're watching the others as well. 832 with you. First time. Second, the call at 832,000. 31, sorry. I just about have you pay some more money. So at $831,000. Sir, I asked for 2 if you'd like it. No further bid, I sell. Are we in? Are you sure? I thought a twinkle in your eye, you see, so at 831, we go. First, second, third, final time. 831, we sell. So unit, the cooktop and oven, induction as noted, the garage shelving, wood sheds, the workbench, wood fire, and 4 heat pumps. That's extensive. The vacant position is set down for you 3 months from the dated agreement, so an opportunity there for you unless you have indeed varied that settlement date and placed the interest rate charge there for late settlement sitting at 12% per annum. Further terms, they are nice and clear here today, so just our standard addition to contracts, and in that regard have really good confidence under that contract that is wonderful and clean. Folks, it's been on display over the last couple of weeks, up on screen as well, so we wander you through the home. As you can see, very solid in its construction. What a ringtone that was. A lovely retro chic sort of style throughout the property here as well. and a home that I'm sure is going to be thoroughly loved by the buyer amongst you here today. Our owners have loved this home immensely and happily handed on to someone here today to enjoy the lifestyle that they have had. The home itself offering plenty of space to you, good open spaces, and that nice fire wood burner there for the upcoming winter months. Hopefully not too far away, but indeed, as we can sweat here tonight, hopefully it's not too close. Folks, a great opportunity to be able to buy. We've seen it, we've loved it, and a good call to be able to purchase it here this evening. Number 30 Teal Crescent. Where do we see it in your hands? Opening bids offer on this one. Up to you. 900. Where was that? So $900,000 starts us right hand side. Now 900 on the call, a chance here 920 would like it at $900,000. Now 900, I call it away 3 times, and your bid, sir, perhaps we pause to negotiate straight away. First call at 900,050, so at 950, always happy for you to up me, but at 950, back at 70 if would like it, at $950,000. And with you, sir, calling away. First time at 950, second the call, 70 back in, $1 million it is, at a mil call at $1 million the offer, and back to you, over and above, $1,020,000 if you like it, maybe, at $1 million go, the call, at $1 million, your answer, first time. Second the call, $1,020,020 the offer, 050, and strong claim, so at $1,050,000 here left hand side. Again back to you, sir. Welcome to 20, I'd suggest a higher number, but $1,050,000 we are. Now on the right hand side and with you, sir, $1,050,000. First call. 60 back in, playing with 10s. 70 it is, so the milk 70 and back in. So the milk 70's bid now, 80 to move. And the milk 70, take it back. First call, it's here. Second, the chance. Third, our final at $1,070,000 and 80 with our people, 28 number here at $1,080,000 and 1.1 back in. 10 the offer, 111, it's an emergency at $1,110,000. Get to it, $1,120,000 if would like it. It's $1,110,000. 20 on the move first time. Second out call, 20 back in, 30 here, so $1,130,000. I'm going in reverse clock, so yours is next if you'd like. At $1,130,000 bid, 40 to move. At $1,130,000 here left hand. 40, sir, first time. 50 it is then. 60 and happy to take it at $1,060,000. Well worth it. At $1,160,000 in the call. 160 is the bid here, left hand and calling. 70 it is. 80 back at $1,180,000, so at $1,180,000 the offer. At $1,180,000 now. At $1,180, calling now. 1.2 the bid, 2-1 back in, 2-2 was a racehorse, sir, it's your call, at 1.21, now left hand and where to? 2-2 and back in, 2-3 it is, at 1.23, 1-2-3, good ring to it, at 1-2-3 in the bid back, 4 if you'd like, first call with you, 1-2-3. Second the call at $1,230,000, 5 at 125, and 6. 126.
Sorry, we do 1, 2, 3, 5.
Okay, cool. That's right. I was just helping you spend it. That's all. So 1 million. That makes 1, 2, 3, 5 with you. 2, 4, 4, 5 at 245. So 1.245 the bid now. At 1.245, it takes you back. We could have done that before, but at 1.25 and 255. 255 the offer. Now 255, that means 26 would be yours. At 1.255 now, here left hand side. First call. Second the chance. 257, so 257. 2.26 at 1.26 now the call. Now 1.26 we are, a call, a bid, a chance. First. 2,000 on top, so 262. At 262 and we're 2. At 262 the bid, and with you, sir. Just think, the more you spend, the more it's worth, mate. First call. Works every time. Second the call at 1.262 and with our gentleman right hand sides. Third, final. I'm going to give you a bit of time to think. I'm just going to have a quick chat with our owner. I'll be back to you in 1 second. Thank you. Hey, thanks. A little chat with owner. We've elected to put the property on the market, sir. So at that level 1.262, we do sell away here with no further bid. If there's been a bit of time to think, now's the time to pop that 1,000 out. It may help. Otherwise, it'll just help him pay more. But it's your call. 1.6262. 1,000 takes 263. So 263 our offer. 64 if you'd like it. Here we go. Selling away with you then. First call. And a half, $500. Well, here we go. At 264 and a half. At 264 and a half on the bid back, 5. Are you sure? Just having a stat. At 264 and a half, the bid back, 263 and a half. Thank you. I seem to be raising the bids here tonight automatically. I'm happy to do it. But it's 1.263 and a half with your bid, sir. 264, you sure? First time. And back in. I can see it, 264. At 264 the bids. Half on top at 264 and a half. Happy to let it go. First time at 264 and a half. Second the chance at 264 and a half. You never know. Third and final time at 264 and a half the bid then. Selling away here, $1,264,500. Why I'm stumbling with the numbers. Sell it. Sell it. Sold. Well done. Congratulations. Okay, well done, mate. Congratulations to you. Sorry to see you guys miss it. Well done to Rochelle and the owner on that one as well. Back to you. And lot number 3 at a moment. I need to think of the brain up, I think. Okay, folks, let's roll on to lot number 3 for you here this evening. To my left, Wayne, and to my right, Tracy. Team Train, as they're known throughout the area. And this one, well marketed in Birkenhead, 1/91 Balmain Road. A great opportunity to see a lovely home in a lovely spot. And a great street. It's a chance for us to go a bit in just a mile. I'll take you through the terms first off. 1/91 Balmain Road, Birkenhead is our property. It's across Lease Fee Simple Estate, Flat 1, deposited plan 95484. And the third share there in 1,012 square metres, more or less. Record of title is NA 51C folio 535. Your list of channels. They are fixed floor coverings, blinds, curtain light fittings, dishwasher, drakes, extractor fan, garden shed, heated towel rail, waste disposal unit, cooktop and oven, and 2 heat pumps. Vacant position will be set down the 26th of March 2020 and an interest rate charge therefore late settlement to 12% per annum. Further terms, they are as standard again, just our standard additions to the contract, and good clean cash and unconditional contract to bid under here. This evening we do have the phone bidder registered to the left hand side with Wayne as well, and if there is a bid via the phone here tonight I'll make it nice and clear. Folks, all your terms have been provided throughout. We trust they've been read and understood, and wish you all the very best in your endeavours to purchase here this evening. Well folks, well positioned both for growth and for lifestyle. This one has a nice layout with a good size living area there flowing out to your decking and surrounding mature trees, keeping things nice and private as well. 2 good sized bedrooms to keep things plenty of separate use available to you, but as you can see, a home that offers plenty for the growing family potentially, or maybe it's an opportunity to see a fantastic rental of investments into Balmain Road, an area that is well sought after. Not too far away from the water there as well, so you see a great lifestyle I'm sure, but a chance to build a bit to buy here this evening. We offer it up, leave it in your capable hands. Where do we start? It's a good offer. Gets awkward quite quickly and have it away as long as we need an opportunity if we're here today to start it away on the phone or in the room. Okay, well if you're nervous, I'm not. I'm happy to start it away at 725,000. So at 725, what we do is ask for a bid at 750. Happy to pause and negotiate on the phone if they would like to, or in the room. So at $725,000, now's the opportunity. We call it away 3 times here. First chance at 725 and 50 to go. Second out call at $725,000, 750 if they would like it. Third, our final call at $725,000. Again, an opportunity at 750 to move. Otherwise, happy to shift there myself at 725. So 725, and a bid back 50 if we'd like to, on the phone or in the room again. 3 times our call, nothing further. Do I pass in? We work straight away with our post-auction interest. First call at 725. It is. How long? Second call at 725. Hopefully that wasn't an hour.
726.
26. I'll have some fun. Happy to take the bid and let's pause and negotiate. We'll have a chat with her, see where we get to here this evening. We need to do a bit of work, but happy to take the bid. $726,000. Definitely not going to shake the world here this evening, but at 726 we pause and negotiate with no further bid. So at 726, first, second, third, final time at 726,000. Okay folks, what we're going to do, we're going to pause and negotiate with the bidder on the phone. I have a bit of distance to close up. One thing we do here at Ray White is we take patience on both sides for the owner to decide to sell and the buyer to decide to purchase. There are agencies that will rush through an order, we don't do that. So we do take a little bit of time, perhaps 5 minutes in order to come back and decide where we're going to be. And from there we'll have refreshed instructions. So take a refreshment if you need, a little quick wander outside, and I'm sure you'll hear us if we get back. Cheers, thanks.
standing right by the fire as well. Well, we tried. We didn't have those lines before. Yes, standing right there. No, they've only just moved to the election months ago. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that's cool. Got a picture of mine.
смотрит, как годится.
Мы 22 декабря воевали со всеми вирусами. Мы мы умоляли просто, чтобы 1 миллион остались. Миллион остались. 4 года поставили 1 миллион 200. 4 года балконный дом большой. Хотели 900 ставить. И мы какое-то решение оценили, кто поставил больше. Дальше это в декабре. Но граница вообще повесили глаза.
Нет, ну я думаю, что это окей. Дома. Если Бог ты мне поможешь, если я так
Говорит так, что потом раз.
Сколько может быть значит? Это Иван, наверное. Половина хозяина, да?
Мне кажется, нет. Рядом где-то, наверное, прячется.
Но все равно вдруг, если будут переговоры, надо разговор с хозяином. Это наши конкуренции. Сидят рядом с нами. Даже соседи вместо 1 миллион
Thanks, folks. Just with Balmain Road, so obviously we've been in negotiation. We have one of the vendors off-site, so they're on the phone, and we have the purchaser in Australia on the phone, so a little bit of time and negotiation on that one. What I'm going to do is put this one on pause. We're not going to be passing it in. We're going to allow the negotiation to take place in the next 15 or 20 minutes, but it's just, we're going to go on to the next one on the order of sale. Once we come back with an announcement around that, we can clarify where we're going to need to be in value. I can let you know there has been a raise in the level to $752,000 as current, so it's 752. We are currently sitting on the property at Balmain Road. Back to you on that one as we progress. Folks, lot number 4 for you here today, a property at number 17 Big Territory Road in Birkdale, and Rochelle Brinston and team Sydney Wallace alongside again on this one have been in charge of your marketing. A wonderful home and a good entry level for your Birkdale location. That area has seen some great appreciation in the last couple of years, but expect that to continue here on the North Shore and in particular in those parts. But 17 Big Territory Road is a cross-lease fee simple estate. It is currently lot 19, deposited plan 41784, having half share there at 1,017 square metres. Your record of title being NA 59B folio 363. Coming along with the purchase includes the fixed floor coverings, the blinds, light fittings, the dishwasher, drapes extractor fan, garden shed, household keys, heated towel rail, range hood, waste disposal unit, the cooktop and oven, it's a gas hob, the greenhouse, nice, the wood fire, and the panel heater, all included. Vacant possession will be set down for you Tuesday, the 2nd of April 2020. Interest rates charged 14% per annum on that one. So just don't go there. Further terms of sale are nice and clear again on this one as well. Some really good cash, clean and unconditional contracts for you bidding this evening. And this one again lining up in that regards. Well folks, up on screen, Territory Roads. It is well set out, 3 good sized bedrooms, the lovely living there to service. Everything is nicely done throughout the property. You can move in and thoroughly enjoy as is. A nice decking area on the front of the property there as well for you to entertain. And a nice bit of grass for you there along with the property. Generous in its size in terms of the bedrooms there for you, and a home that is I'm sure going to be a neat home for the lucky buyer amongst you here today. Birkdale has seen some good rises, an area that is well invested into, and an area that is changing in many regards in terms of growth, so a fantastic chance to be able to buy either investment or indeed a home purchase today. We get into it. Where do we start at opening bids? 700 starts us nice and keen too, so no mucking around. 700, our starting bid now centre. At $700,000, 720 to go if we'd like it. At 700 our call, and 20 we have. So $720,000 now left hand and 30. At 730 the bid back, 40 if you'd like it. At 40 is the number now left hand and 50. At 7.5 now right hand, so 750 and 60s here. Now at 760 at 70, at $770,000, it takes 80 to go. At $770,000, 780 your bid, so it's 780 now left hand side. At 780, your call, where to? Chance here, first time, 5 or 10 if you'd like it. Second the call at $780,000. Third, final chance at 780 and 5 at 85 the offer, now 90 to go at 785. Now at 785, time is here, first time, at 785. 2,000 on top, 782, piece sign back if you'd like it at 789, at 787,000, sorry, at 787, sorry I'm doing a bit tonight, 787 the bid, chance here, 2 on top if you'd like, first call. 790 and strongly done, so showing the 3, a chance back and 1 on top, 791, so at 791, big bold bid I'd suggest, but at $791,000 our bid here, at 791, where to? First call, you sure? Second the chance then at 791,000, not 1 and 2, so 792, nice shades at 792,000 right hand, at 792, back at 3 at 793, 4 he says and 5 to go, nice tennis match at 6 to go sir, 796 and 7 if you'd like it, at 796,000 now right hand, at 796, calling away, first, 500 on top, at 796 and a half, 7 at 797. Now at 797, I suggest it's going to go to 8. You may as well be first, but at $797,000 now right hand. Nothing more. You're doing so well. First call. Second our chance. Thirds. Final call.
500.
500 on top. So 797 and a half in your bid. So 798, sir, if you'd like to take it back. 798's the number. A half to go. at 798 and a half. And a half. It takes 9, sir. 799. Sorry. Thank you. We'll try and correct that for you. 799. And they have some technical difficulties in the background. I can draw it out for you if you like. Sydney, if you can please just draw numbers in front of the that are here. So $799,000. If you would like it, sir. 798 and a half is left-hand side. 799, it's like a discount at the warehouse, so 799 now right hand, 799 and a half would be yours. And a half, I would have gone 8 if I were you, just that. But it's 799 and a half, the bid now. 800, see now you've got to go another one on top. So $800,000, right hand. A little bit of advice, never come to an auction with a round number. 800. Go 1 at 801. 801's the bid, so 801.
No,
and
no.
801 the bid?
No one.
Do you want
Okay,
500?
500, okay. That's a discount. And 800 and a half. The bid now. 1, sir. Okay, it could have been the best $500 of your life. First time at 800, 500. Second the call at 800, 500. Third, final time at 800, 500 the bid. We pause, we have a quick chat. We'll be back to you in just a sec. Hold tight. Hold tight on the right hand side as well. I can see you're keen. Back to you in a sec. Thanks.
Do you guys want to just come up here and have a little chat?
Okay, thanks folks. Thanks to our purchaser, a little discussion with him. We raised the offer to a level of $804,000 here this evening, so 804. We'll announce that at $804,000, number 17B, Tiri is on the market and to be sold by Rochelle and team. An opportunity to be able to bid over and above from here, folks. We sell away though at $804,000 in your favour, sir. First chance at $804,000, time is now. Second, the call at $804,000. We sell it here. Thirds, our final chance at $804,000, nothing more, and we're gone. 3, 2, 1. Sold up. Well done, mate. Congratulations on that. We'll get the paperwork underway. Well done to Michelle and team and the owner.
Can you just put it off in the air? We'll come and do the paperwork with you.
Thanks folks. Hey, thank you for those that are here and waiting around. We realise that it can take a little bit of patience on your side, so we absolutely respect that. Here at Raywhite, obviously we make sure that we get the very best we can for the owner before we sell the property, and we allow a bit of patience for that to take place, so thanks for that, guys. Number 21, Tramway Road in Beach Haven is our next offering. It has been fastidiously renovated, it is well positioned, it's on a lovely flat section, and Tramway Road, which has some great results in it. And of recent, a marvellous opportunity to be able to purchase a solid 1960s home, ready for you to move into and thoroughly love. This one has been well marketed by Emma Boyle over the last couple of weeks again, and as always, great job on her campaigns. Your property itself, it is fee simple. It's sitting on a 150 square metre site, lot 1, deposit plan 201718. Your record of title is being NA129B folio 705. A list of chattels, they are fixed floor coverings, the light fittings, burglar alarm, extractor fan, garden shed, heated towel rail, range hood, cooktop and oven, and the heat pump. 13th of March 2020 is your settlement date, and so your interest rate charge for late settlement 12% per annum. Further terms, they are nice and clear again on this one, so a good contract for your bidding, and so you get straight into it. Let's have a look through up on screen. Well, very solid, as we can see, lovely red door there, keeping a nice sense of character to it, and throughout the property. These guys do a wonderful job on the renovation. This property very well set up for the family amongst you, and a home that I'm sure is going to be well loved indeed. Tramway Road, again, some good results on that road, and then a road that's well sought after in the Beach Haven location. Beach Haven continuing to appreciate, and a well sought after location in terms of lifestyle on offer. Parks are nice and close by, schools are nice and close by. The water's not too far away from you there as well, and just a great spot to wake the days away. So let's get into it. Chance to be able to bid and buy. Number 21, Tramway Road is in your hands. Where do we start? 700, that'd be for right hand side, so welcome in. At $700,000, we take a $20,000 rise if it helps you, but at $700,000, now right hand and calling away. At 700, 20, at 720, and 40 would make yours at 740. So at 740, 60 back in. At $760,000. At 760 and a bid back 80. 80 is the number, 800. You should come to all my auctions, or maybe you do. At $800,000, at 800 the bid now. 20, 820, $820,000 right hand. And at 82 and 40, just before you make quicker paddle here, so at 840,000, at 840 bid back over and above, do we take 50 at $840,000 your bid? Now at 840, time and opportunity, calling away 3 times.
845.
45 your bid, sir, so at 845, and you heard him, so at 845 with a bid back 50 to move, 50's here at 85, and 55 would need to be next. 850's with you centre at $850,000, 55. 855 is the number here, sir. Offer you 5 again or 5 here at 855 to bid. At 855 and 855 is here, sir. 860. Add 5, thank you, at 60, at 860,000, at 860, so at 860, and 5 on top takes me to 865 if you'd like it. At $860,000 then we are right hand side and going. First time. Second our chance at $860,000. Third, our final time at $860,000, nothing more. Okay, well at 860 folks, we pause, we do negotiate. Again, I can sell it without coming back to the floor. Very clear instructions, but at 860 we are right hand, calling now. First, second, third, final time at 860, nothing more. Thank you, so we pause, we'll have a quick chat, back to you in a sec, thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Should have gone right. She was not going.
It's like both shade a little sneeze.
Dad used to ride it. Used to do real things like Where do you stay?
Right, how are you going? A bit hot with something in there. We just market research a bit. Oh, okay, good. Well, it's me. I can be here.
Means you're both.
I took both.
Let's have a bit of all that.
Yeah, you want to be like, my boy.
Yeah, they'll be knowing that they just
Everyone turns off the screen.
Thanks, folks. So another 21 tramway roads have been in negotiation over the last about 10 minutes. We come to a new level of 865,865, and at that level we announced that we are on the market with our people on the right-hand side here. No tomorrow. So at $865,000, it has gone in 3. Welcome to put 1,000. 1,000? Okay. I should have said more. 866 is the bid. 867 if you'd like it back at 866,000. Plenty of time to think about it. I'll give you 3 calls at $866,000. Then right hand side, we call it away with no further bids and sold to our lady in front. First call, 1 for fun. Second, 1 it is at 867. 868 sounds like a nice round number to me. A little bit if you'd like it at $867,000. I don't want to see you drive past tomorrow. Tears rolling out your eyes. You miss it for 1,000. So at 867,000, 8 if you'd like, you go away and we sell. First time. Nothing more? Thank you. Second, the call then. 867. Third, final chance. 867. We sell here. Selling. Selling. Sold. Well done. Good luck. Okay folks, I just want to refresh instructions on Balmain Road. It's going to be a couple of minutes, take a breather, and we'll roll on to our last offering for you straight afterwards. Thank you. 2 minutes of your time if you can. I appreciate we're here to move on to the next property. It's going to be 2 minutes. I'm just confirming things over phones at the moment, backwards and forwards, and so we'll be back out with our last property. It's Mahara Ave. Thanks for your patience. Okay, folks, just a little bit of negotiation backwards and forwards. I'm quite puffed actually. Let me go to the gym a little bit more, I think. We're at a new level of $775,000 on Balmain Road at present. We're just confirming around the prices exactly what's going to be happening. So just an increase from that 726, we've increased by approximately 50 grand to $775,000, and we're just getting some answers around that. So we'll be back to that one straight after this. We'll get on to our last offering for us here this evening, well positioned in the wonderful Birkenhead. Location is at a premium, the home itself stunning throughout, and well marketed over the last couple of weeks. Rochelle Brinston and team again in charge of marketing along with Sydney Wallace. 1 bar 14 Mahara Avenue in Birkenhead has been your property. It is very well positioned indeed, and your contracts and terms provided throughout the course of the campaign are as follows. 1 bar 14 Mahara Avenue, Birkenhead. It is a cross lease fee simple estate sitting on flat 1, deposited plan 171506, and carport 1, deposited plan 171506. Also on lots 8, deposited plan 17119, having a third share there in 1052 square metres. Record of title being NA 104 Deep Folio 468. Listed channels includes the fixed floor coverings, the blinds, light fittings, the burglar alarm, dishwasher, the drapes, the extractor fan, garden sheds, the household keys, heated towel rail, range hooks, the gas cooked up oven, the heat pump, the fixed fridge freezer, the excluded chattels, the TV in the lounge, which is not sold with the property. The settlement date set down for you is Thursday the 9th of April. The interest rate charged for late settlement is the 12%, and your appendix and the additions on the back are nice and clean here today. Nothing we need to be worried about with respect to our purchase. A fantastic, clean, cash and unconditional contract for your purchase. Well folks, we've seen the home, as we know, very well positioned, a lovely sense of character and style throughout as well. Entertaining is also at a premium at this home, and it has been very well set up for your lifestyle going forward. 1920s in construction, amazing sense of character through those floorboards, obviously those lovely high ceilings reminiscent of that area, and that era should I say, and a zone for Willow Park Primary, North Cove Intermediate and College, all very well located indeed. Folks, a great chance to be able to secure this one. Amazing sense of charm, good sense of location, and a wonderful home for you to wade the day's wave. Let's get into it, a chance for us to be able to purchase. We've seen it, loved it, and ready for you to buy it here this evening in your hands. I wait the longest for a bid on the last property, always. Chance to start. We're here today to purchase it. We do need to kick it off at a level that's satisfactory. Where do we start here this evening? $1 million starts as left-hand side, breaks the silence. It's nice to hear. So at $1 million we are. Icebreaker it is at $1 million left-hand side on the call. At $1 million the bid. Now our chance here at $1,025,000. That's $1.25 million to move from here. So $1 million we are left hand. At $1 million now, 20 to 5 to go. First time at $1 million we are. Second, the opportunity at $1 million we are left-hand side. Third, our final call at $1 million and
25.
25. What was your bid? 30. Happy with it. So at $1,030,000 now, right hand side, and your call back at $1,030,000. 3 in the mix, and with you on the right. So at $1,030,000's bid, call it away. First time at $1,030,000. Second, the chance at $1,030,000, and with you. Third, our final call at $1,030,000 and 35, just to the right. So at $1,035,000 and the bid now 40 to move. At $1,035,000 and with our people on the couch. At $1,035,000 and a chance 40 and with you, sir. Welcome back in at $1,040,000 now. So at $1,040,000, it takes me 4, 5 or 50 to move. At $1,040,000 the bid and with our people, first time. Second, the call at $1,040,000, 4, 5 would like it. Third, 4-5 and back in, just a high five, sir, to invite you back at $1,050,000. So $1,045,000, our bid in 50s here. So the $1,050,000 bid now, here centre, and a call back at 5-5 if would like to, or here left hand side, and away we go. First chance at $1,050,000. Second, the opportunity at $1,050,000, 5-5 to go. Third, our final, at $1,050,000, 5-5, here now left hand. Just before you, need to talk quicker. So the $1,055,000, left hand with the man in the hat, the chance back at 60 if would like to, at $1,055,000. Looking good, sir, first time. Second, the opportunity, $1,055,000 and 60 back in at $1,060,000. So $1,060,000's bid, 65. 65 is back and 70 if would like it at $1,065,000. Nice and fluid. Away we go. First call here, left hand. Second, the chance, 65 to go, 65 we have, and bid now 70. Sorry, your bid, sir. 70 is the offer. 75 to raise on the right or left if would like it. So the $1,070 with you, sir. At $1,070's bid, chance here, first call. Second, the opportunity with you, sir, $1,070,000. Third,
75.
75 says back, so the $1,075, makes you 80, sir, if you'd like it. First call, 80 and back in, so the $1,080 showing the strength. And a $1,080, I suggest the fives aren't quite working, but a $1,085 would like it back.
85.
85 is the number, a $1,090 or straight to 1.1, sir, on your call. At a $1,085 now left hand, 90. At a $1,090, an easy 5 back above, where to?
95.
95 is the number, so the $1,095 now left hand and 1-1 on the nod. At 1-1 the bid now centre, call me back at $1,100,000. What happened to our starter? We just hit ice, broke the ice. First call at $1,100,000 here. Boom. Second, the chance. Yes.
5.
5 on top of 105. It makes you, sir, 110 to go. At $1,105 the bid now left hand. At $1,105 and 10 we have on the nod, so $1,110. At $1,110 and bid back 15 if we'd like it.
15.
15's bid here, so $1,015 and 115's the bid, 20 to go, sir. 20 it is, so $1,120. At $1,120 now right hand side. Now $1,120, 25 to go, 1 1/4 would be your bid. At $1,120 with you, sir, first chance. Second out call.
25.
25 our bid, 130 if you'd like it, sir. At $125 and 30 we have. At $130's now right hand. At $130 and 35 to move. At $130's bid here. First
40.
40 back. At $140, your call, sir. At $140 we are. On the left hand side, 45 or 50? 45? 50 your bid. So $150 and again showing the strength. At $150, 5-5 would like it. First time then, first, second, third, and final time at $1,150, and we pause. We have a quick chat. A few eager eyes in the crowd I can see. We'll be back to you in just a moment. Sirs, hold tight. We have a quick chat with our owner as well. Thank you. Thank you, folks. So some discussion on the property at Mahara Ave. We have had an increase to a level of $1,170,000. We'll announce that at that level we are selling the property here today. So 1 bar 14 Mahara, it is on the market and to be sold. $1,170,000 is that offer. A chance if you'd like to over and above, now's the time to do it. $1,000 out of the top pockets. Pull it out if you'd like to, otherwise we sell away in the centre. First call at $1,170,000. Second the chance then at $1,170,000 our offer, nothing more. Third final time at $1,170,000 is our call. We sell away here. Selling. So what a Thanks, folks. And refreshed instructions on our property at Balmain Road in Birkenheads. That property has received an offer of $775,000, and the property has been sold to the current highest bidder at that level. So congratulations to our owners. Thanks, guys. We'll see you again. Cheers.